And good Friday morning. I guess we can officially kick the weekend off now. It's Friday morning. Hope your morning is going well for you. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather. I would like to be able to tell you that all rain chances are gone, but I'd be telling you a lie, wouldn't I? Yep, it's throughout the weekend. Not huge chances, but nonetheless, we still have rain chances throughout this for the next 7 days as we continue our wet July. Getting close to August. Kids are getting ready to go back to school within, about 2 weeks now? Just remember the days of when it was September before you went back and you actually got 3 months off. Those days are gone now. Of course, the big question on everybody's mind is, are more mask mandates coming? It is possible, but nothing has been confirmed or anything of that sort at this point. I think a lot of folks are in talks at this point. The only changes that I know of locally would be at the casino. The Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians do have a mask mandate for a while if you visit with them. I would say most nursing homes at this point are reenacting, making sure that everybody has that. But as far as state level, we're still where we were. We'll watch this as cases nationwide start to climb with this different form of this disease. More to come on that as we begin this. I hope you are doing good. Good morning to a lot of folks. 74 right now as you're waking up, and we do have a 60% chance of showers. We'll break that down in just a moment and show you exactly what's going on. In the news this morning from Moss Point, Mississippi, the ex-mayor has been sentenced. He's headed off to federal prison for charges. And what happened with him was they done a campaign and then, use some of the funds. Him and his wife both have been convicted of this. Shad White, always on the job when somebody doesn't pay the taxes on things of this nature in the state of Mississippi. One of the biggest crackdowns I've ever seen. This guy's good at what he does. And I think he got 2 years of this, and wife got probation over it. But he went to the pokey over it, and they have caught him. Other news of this, how do y'all feel about this? You're in a town, and all of a sudden your car is surrounded by a group of people, and they're beating on it. How do you get away? A retired police chief in New York, his son has been charged for hitting him. Well, they surrounded his car. I watched the video. They were beating on it left and right, and he's surrounded, and he keeps blowing the horn and trying to inch forward, and they keep getting more aggressive, and he eases on. It bumped one of them, and he's been charged now with ramming. I'm not so sure I agree with that. Maybe later this morning, and when Chris Reed comes in, we'll show that video. I don't know the answer to that. I know what I would do. I would do just like he did. No one's going to surround my car and outnumber me. I'd keep going as well. But we'll talk to former police chief and see what the proper thing with the law is with that. And we keep seeing more of this, largely in the bigger cities, but don't think that this cannot spread to smaller towns in size. But a 61-year-old woman was beaten with a kitchen pot. They robbed her of her walker. I mean, come on. And then took her credit cards of what she had. Let me pull video up on this. This is coming from New York. Imagine that. And here's the scene here. This is her on the ground. And I know this is a smaller screen here, but they're beating her with a pot. Yeah, I don't know, that bar, there's the pot right there. And they steal her walker and her credit cards. So and the video goes on and on and on. Maybe we'll show more of it beginning at 8. But watch your surroundings. And again, these are crimes that are in big cities that I've talked about for weeks. But again, they start there. They come to smaller towns as more people realize how they can rob people. It's just bad. You never do that to the elderly. And sad state that America is in right now. You see more and more of this every single day. But, enough about that. And coming up this morning, as I mentioned, we'll have former police chief of Meridian, Mississippi. We've got him on the way, Chief Reed. Y'all know him by now. We'll talk with him. We'll find out some more behind-the-scenes thing as I listed it as the rest of the story. We'll get to finish up where he's at, what's going on, and what do we expect in Meridian. We'll get all those answers from him this morning. And also, we'll go to Clark County Hot Topics. A bear has been spotted in Clark County. So don't be sitting outside holding your cornbread and falling asleep. He could come up on you. I'm just saying. All right, let's take a look at national radar now as we look at this morning. As we cut to it, we've got showers off the coast there of Jacksonville, Florida, out in the Atlantic there. As we come across, and we do see showers, nothing across Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, as we go into Louisiana, but we do pick up some showers out just north of Odessa, Texas. Right there. And then we get in here to New Mexico. There's a few showers up here in Loco Hills. Nothing horrible as we look at this, and heavier showers as you get back out to Phoenix. They probably need some rain with all the heat that has gone on there. And we go up to Detroit. If you're going to be in that neck of the woods this morning, we've got showers there, and as well as South Dakota. As we look at severe weather for today, now we've still got Montana. If you're in that area today, it's extremely warm, a hot time for you there. So we look at severe weather today to end this Friday. Let's pull this up, and we show the severe weather is going to be from North Dakota to Minnesota, level 2 up there. As we'll go across the deep south, New Mexico getting some a level 1 there. And so we'll come across Texas and Mississippi and Louisiana and these areas here. Just light rain expected today. Nothing horrible. As we go to our Saturday, let's take a look at this, see what we've got. Turn this off, and shows that Michigan will get their fair share of bad weather tomorrow with a level 2 there. As you zoom in on that, parts of Chicago and Milwaukee will get this, in Detroit as well. And again, that's tomorrow. As we move into Sunday for bad weather, I think we're still going to be in the clear there as well. As we pull this up didn't want to come on there. There's no chance of it there on Sunday is what that means there. Nothing major going on. So that's good news. As we look at this, if we zoom in on Mississippi, that's Sunday there. It finally clicked on for some reason. It's going to be on the northeastern corner there, just a level 1 through Pennsylvania from Ohio. Those areas there. Mississippi, Alabama, we're all clear. So nothing bad this weekend is planned for us, and we're thankful for that, thank heavens. Nothing horrible, so great news there. But let's get into what's really going to be going on, and it's going to be hot. And I think each of us know that. Those cool days are just about over. I would say it's long gone, as the wording goes. So let's check on that, and let's see what the National Weather Service has for us.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
I guess, as always, we'll start this with our record highs and record lows just to see what's going to happen or what has happened in the past. 1981 was a rough year for a heat wave, 104 on this date back then. 1947, it was still a cool day as we woke up to a 54 degrees. That was the record low, 1947. That's been a while. As we look at today's high, this is the chances of rain, and we show that the Meridian side all the way over to Scott County, just before you get into the Brandon area there, a higher chance of rain. By the time you get to Vicksburg, it starts dwindling down. But straight up from Hattiesburg, Laurel, taking in Meridian, Philadelphia, Louisville, all the way up through Stark, Vegas, and Columbus, there is those rain chances there that we'll watch. 60% chance today. As we go across that Bama state line, they also have pretty good chances of rain through most of the state. Birmingham being that line over to Hamilton and then due south, taking in Livingston, Alabama, Demopolis, Geiger, Alabama. Y'all are going to be warm today, 91 for a high, but rain chances pretty high as well there also. As we look at the rain, the heat stress is what we wanted to look at here. This is the line of where it will be extra crispy today, 105 on the heat index side there. As we look at this from Yazoo, Mississippi, taking in all of Jackson and Brandon and coming down to just west of Laurel and on the outskirts of the Hattiesburg area. Now, what does that tell us? It's still going to be warm here. We just won't be at 105. So if you're going to be outside, stay hydrated. Don't stay outside for extended periods of time because it's hot. Take breaks. Rest up. Don't get too warm. As we look at the National Hurricane Center, this is a system that's moved across to Alabama and Georgia that's going to be going out into the Gulf at the beginning of next week. There's a 20% chance this could turn into something more as it forms and hit water. We'll watch that closely next week. Nothing to worry about at this point. As we look at this, the heat wave, as we forever and a day had this blue area over the state of Mississippi and Alabama and Louisiana, it's long gone now, and temperatures will start to rise and you'll start seeing those heat indexes just start banging. It's going to get a lot worse for us. As the line there shows, That's a lot warmer there. We're getting to that 60% chance above average on temperatures. As we look at our 7-day forecast, and here it is, as we dig into today's forecast, what's going to happen? 60% chance of rain and thunderstorms are likely. Now, it'll most likely again be in the afternoon. You've got till about 1 o'clock before you get those rain chances. 1 p.m. on toward dark 30. We'll hit 93 on the temperature side, but our heat index today will hit right at 97 degrees. So it's going to feel at least 5 degrees warmer than it really is. And we're not really used to that. We've been down in those 80s for quite some time. So again, be careful as you do things outside. Take mini breaks. As we get down tonight, one of the few times that we can say that there are no rain chances for tonight. 73 for the low. Pretty good there. As we wake up tomorrow on this Saturday, as you get to enjoy yourself, a little time off, or at least I hope you do, 50% chance of showers there. After 1 o'clock again, we'll get 93, and then that heat index tomorrow hits 98. Warm day for us there. As we get into Sunday, the rain chances decrease. We'll get down to a 40% chance of showers after lunch. After you get out of church is when that will come about. High is going to be about 93 as we head for that high. And then back to work on Monday as we see this still hovering at a 40% chance of showers on Monday. Our high again right around 93. And we've got to watch those heat indexes because they'll begin to climb over the next few weeks, warmer and warmer. As you know, we're sitting at 98. They'll cross that 100-degree mark at some point. Not there yet, but as we notice now, we don't see 80s right through here. We're steady, 92, 93 throughout there. Let's go ahead and jump into another week of August as we head toward August the 6th. Now, we'll remain in the 90s through the 3rd, and then a chance of it maybe dipping down to 89 on the 4th, 5th, and 6th. But again, that's 2 weeks out, so it's a lot of time that can change and the temperature can go back up. But again, today, let me remind you how it's going to turn out. We've got a 60% chance of showers on you. It's going to be after lunchtime. Temperature is going to be about 93, and that heat index, 97 degrees. Again, I stress you, if you have to be outside, work in spurts. Now, if you do this for a living, maybe that, what do they call it, your immune system, you're used to being in the heat. I'm not so much. I'm around air conditioner a little bit more than most folks probably, and I guess you could call that, is the word soft? Yeah, I kind of like air conditioning. But if you could handle it, great. But if you're not used to it and you go out to do some stuff, it takes a heavier effect upon you than it does somebody that works in it every day that's gotten accustomed to it. It's all about like being able to use a set of post hole diggers. If you don't do that every day, you'll get calluses, get blisters quickly. But somebody that does it every day, well, it doesn't affect them as bad. So just keep in mind of what your daily routine is before you head out and do something that you're not used to doing. That's all I was pointing out. We have a few good mornings to wish out there. Also, good morning to Miss Claudine Baskin. Thank you for coming. Milton Savelle, morning to you as well. Jonathan Ritchie joins us. Sylvia Stewart, Milton Savelle. Also, Tommy Ainsworth is out there. How are you? I hope you're doing well as also. Ruth Key joins us. Yay, it's here. Good morning to Linda Culpepper. Also, Callie White. How are you doing? Morning from Newton today. Cal White. Missed up there. I have to watch it. I'm going to have to buy glasses is what this all boils down to. And if I put my comments over here, I can't read them as good as I can over here. I'm seeing it. It's happening. I apologize to you, Cal. Sorry about that. Lamar Hembry is up. Good morning to you from Kemper County. Gail Gafford joins us. Bree Packer, how are you? Lillian Glenn is there. It's Friday. Yay. I agree with you, girl. Joy Henson Robinson, how are you today? And Miss Joyce Godwin, also part of the pack that joins this morning as we begin this. Now, as I mentioned, our special guest this morning, Candace is off. She'll be joining us again next Thursday as she comes back from being in Texas, spend a little time with her son. We'll have some pictures in a little while to share with you. But former Chief of Police, Chris Reed, will join me this morning. He's got a lot to talk about. Council meeting that was last weekend. What's in store for the chief? We'll talk to him and find all that out. All that begins at 8 a.m. It should be an extraordinary show. I hope you'll drop by and spend a little time with us and enjoy it and listen to what he's got to say. The man is a man of God, got a lot of faith, and I put a stock into what he says. So we'll see what he has to bring to the table this morning. Join us back 8 a.m. There's several ways to watch us as you're doing this now. You can see it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or join us live on television on 24.3 MeTV, or on Comcast Table at 248. Also, Newton and Philadelphia also has this on their cable system there. It's a great channel. Hope you'll watch us any way that you can see us to spread the word that we're out there. Share with a friend. Again, I'll be back in just a little over an hour, and about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll go live with you here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Hank Closen, thank you so much for joining me this morning. We'll be back very soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by